minutes
We'll review minutes
for the previewed meeting and review them.
Can I make some splashy intro?
Sure.
Yeah, I think I'll skip it. Just knowing I could.
Okay, you could. Can I see that for a second? It's probably not accurate compared to this though.
Yeah, it's probably not in order. If you want to go through the order and
Yeah.
how it's sitting on the table.
That's probably how it's gonna go.
I like this.
Any edits to the minutes?
Motion to approve them.
Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. 3-0.
We have some bills payable.
What I do is I hand these over to you, and sometime tomorrow you'll put that in a folder.
Okay.
That's gonna go in the binder right here.
Or any binder you want.
29. Well, let's not create another one. Don't be like Greg.
Okay.
2019 to present up here, not the one up there.
That was really good.
Looks like we have dues to pay to MAAO, the amount of $250. USPS for $633.25. Hampshire County Registry of Deeds for $27, and office supplies for $161.76, totaling $1,071.92. I assume the CAI Technologies took a contract with them?
That is the contract, yep.
We have a maintenance proposal made out to the town of Granby, the Board of Assessors office, between CAI and us, dated January 24th, 2022, for processing data recorded from 1/1/2022 to 12/31/2022, including scope of services, computer map index, and administrative procedures.
For a total of?
It's a proposal for a total of
$3,500.
Huh?
$3,500. Payable quarterly.
Do you have the actual invoice?
No, it's written on there. No, there's no invoice, that's just the contract.
Map and GIS maintenance service is $3,500, and building footprints are $15 a building, added or changed. And the three of our signatures.
So sometime next year we're going to ask you what that contract change is from the previous year.
I was just gonna say that.
I'm starting to think like you.
You could say that.
Well, that's not good on live TV.
You can be the judge of that.
Received. Yes. Do they need a signature? I doubt.
Yeah, we'll sign this one by all three of us.
This is a copy.
Mine's a copy. Okay, thank you. What this does is give us a person to look to if any of our maps are incorrect. Or even if it's by a foot. And not only
Any questions?
to help resolve home ownership, but town ownership of property. We've got, on the edge of our town, we've got some pretty interesting pieces of property that maybe we wanna deal with and maybe we'd rather not. And as long as we get the other towns to agree, that's no problem. But it falls within our jurisdiction just because that's what the map says.
Any discussion on the proposal?
What was it last year?
We'd have to look at it.
Okay,
Um,
I just wonder how much it went up.
Right.
That's okay, I was just curious. I don't need to know.
I'd have to dig it out somewhere.
Right. But we'll dig it out later.
You wanna table this for now?
No,
No.
I'm gonna sign it.
No,
We don't have any choice,
I don't see any,
and we don't have any choice.
We have to
This is one of the few choices. I vote we accept the proposal for $3,500 from CAI.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
They're looking for all the changes from last year so they can update the maps, cause the maps I think are gonna be printed in the
Right.
next couple months.
And those annoying realtors are gonna start getting hold of you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what I'm saying.
Except for you.
Yeah. Game on.
You have February's, it's only December and January.
Shouldn't have February's.
I was gonna say, that's the most recent.
Okay, well, that, I was just questioning it because it said
Oh.
February. We're halfway through it. Not a big deal.
This year said January.
You have more than one copy there.
No.
Have you looked at this before?
No. You wanna make copies for everyone?
We don't need it, right? Normally we all get a copy.
Right.
Dakota, that application that I gave you is going to go with, that bill, one of those bills. For the
The one
MA,
you put in my folder?
yeah,
Oh, the dues for MAAL.
the MAO, that's mine,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna put yours with it.
Oh,
So
okay.
when you complete it, I'll send it all together.
Okay, before we leave, just remind me of that. We'll take a peek at it again.
Okay.
The importance of this budget document is to prove that we're not out of money. At this time of the year, nothing's really skewed anyways. But that's why, it keeps us current and keeps the, town accountant current. Received. You can actually, put that in a folder. We have a folder for our budget, correct? Monthly?
What I've seen is this goes with the bills, and they're in that filing cabinet, the
Okay.
green one.
Alright, as long as they're all in one spot.
2021 annual report. The excerpt that,
Craig, I think
Bill
we should read
Brown.
it if you haven't read it.
Is it prose?
Was it what?
Is it prose?
Close?
Prose. Prose.
Is it prose? Yeah, it's not a mystery.
fair enough.
I mean, if you had suggestions to make modifications, I don't
It's
mind.
due the 21st. I meant to print it and I ran out of the house. I didn't print it yet. I am fine
I like the
moving
opening
forward.
paragraph. I like it.
Let's just vote on it and get rid of it.
I make a motion, we accept the 2021 annual report.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You can put that in the middle of the envelope and inter-office mail that.
Michelle, you should have got a copy of that in your email.
I did.
You did, okay.
I'm sure I did too, just haven't opened my email.
I understand that.
We have building permits listed on the agenda.
They're here.
Right, why do we have building permits listed on the
I
agenda?
didn't know if
I didn't write
that's,
the agenda, I don't know.
Right,
I didn't know if that's, if they went there, so I did.
okay,
Well, last time we left it, I believe you guys wanted to review them. That's probably why she put them on there.
okay. Let's just, for the sake of our viewers.
Are we in the place that we can now, I mean, I know we can go out and look at building permits, but are we in the place when we can go out and look at them, they can be entered into the computer? Have we reached that point yet?
Changes? No.
Yes. Okay.
The system has not been turned over.
Well, we're still
And what,
frozen, yeah.
okay, what, is this the responsibility of Acuity?
No.
Have we made a static database yet?
Nope.
Okay. We have to
Okay,
make
so
a
we're
static,
waiting.
we have to turn it over, yeah.
I need help
Right.
in order to do that.
And that's our Vision software database.
Correct.
So we need to reach out to Vision. You need to reach out to
It's more
Vision.
like I need to get all the information
She has to
in.
input everything, and then they need to make a static
then-
database for records.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're inputting information,
I'm at a standpoint until somebody looks at what was done.
okay. For accuracy?
No, because there's some things in there that I don't know how to do, and I'm not gonna put it
Okay.
in the system
Yeah.
until.
For
it's-
data entry, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to wait for Nicole,
Okay.
or somebody who wants to show me how to do it.
Okay. These are going down to exemptions, that's what we've signed, correct?
We haven't signed them yet.
No,
These are ones we still have to sign, okay. We have signed some,
Yes.
okay, so these are new
This is
ones.
the remaining.
Okay, just ask us.
Would you like to review these?
No,
Okay. Thank you.
I mean, I'll review them before we go out in the field, but
Well, I'm just asking because it's on the.
I don't need to review them tonight.
So we are on to abatements.
Yeah. I think maybe next meeting we're gonna start looking at those and
Yeah,
making decisions.
Right.
Or going out in the field, probably gonna
Right.
go out in the field with most of them.
I know when you can, well, at least you can. Where's, for the Porter Street property? That one? That's gonna be trouble. That's gonna be a big problem.
I was thinking another one was.
Yeah, the woman that lives there, she's like crazy.
I think we have another issue on a different shirt. Just a thought.
So if we have to, if we're going to table the abatements, then
We have
we're,
90 days from receiving them to act on them.
right,
Correct.
which.
I don't wanna
is-
wait 90 days.
I don't either, but I think we should actually review them, and then at that point, if more information is needed, we need to contact the taxpayer
Right,
with a chapter 61A letter requesting more information if we need it. So that's something.
do we have 61A applications?
They're not applications. It's a letter for request of more info. Under
Okay.
General Law 51.
Right.
59,
So
65.
how many pieces of property, is that?
Not chapter land.
Okay.
The letter 61A requesting more information under Mass General Laws 59 to 65 sections for abatements or real estate abatements.
Okay, just across the board abatements if we require more information.
Correct.
Right.
My point being was reviewing these to see who gets one, and then
Absolutely,
moving on.
absolutely.
That was the point.
I mean, I'm fine with discussing any abatements tonight, with the exception of maybe two, certainly one. Do we have to do that in executive session?
Yes.
Yes.
So, Alex, and for the sake of our audience, I think we're done with our regular meeting.
No, hold on.
Okay,
I thought
We
we
have
had
some
to,
other
I
stuff to
thought we
do
had to
first.
vote on these.
We can go into executive session, we gotta come out to record our vote.
Right.
On these, but we're not making a vote, so these can wait till the end, in my opinion. It's
Okay.
totally up to the two of you though. Cause we're not making a decision on these tonight, but if we were to, we had to come back out of executive session.
right. I'm okay, I don't know why we would not make a decision on those tonight, Yeah.
On which?
on those applications.
We haven't gone through them yet.
But we could go through them tonight and make a
Most of them
decision.
probably gotta go visit.
Yeah.
Okay,
These are,
Exemptions.
they're all fairly new. They're all there, most part.
Someone had to request more information.
right.
I
And
still have.
For the
that.
record, if something like that is done, abatements or exemptions, it's the burden of the taxpayer to furnish the information.
Right.
For record.
So I have three.
So I have
Are
some-
any of those?
These have to be signed, is what you're saying.
They do.
Okay. This one, I think we have to determine an age on, which was brought up at one point or another.
There's two hardship ones.
Yeah.
Right. Are
First two,
some of those are renewals?
I appreciate you indicating at the top, that's helpful, just for knowledge.
Yeah,
Okay.
most of them are.
Yeah.
DLS updates.
The renewals.
This is
we
just your
can deal with.
emails you get daily from them?
Yes,
Okay.
so I don't know what you guys want for education, like, these are the updates, so I'm gonna start putting those on here, just so they're on here and you can see them
Right.
and
And
the
eventually
dates and
we'll,
what's coming up.
we'll smooth that whole process out.
I just haven't
Yeah.
got that far.
For me,
Terry McPeak.
Same.
Terry McPeak?
She used to work in his office.
How long ago?
90s?
1980.
Got mail. So,
That's a ballpark.
yeah, do you guys wanna go through this, the newsletters that come in, or are you good?
Well, we
They
have
are talking about, maybe just for information for you as well, I'm working on getting you a login to Course 101, so you can actually take the Course 101 along with that binder. I think that's gonna be a big help for you, just processing stuff in the office. They are talking about opening Amherst again in August for in-person classes.
Okay.
If any of the board or Michelle would like to go to them. As soon as we know more, I guess I'll let you know. You could do them online right now, I believe, but
There is a 101 class coming up, but I don't think it's this one.
you could do 101 online at your own pace.
Pace anyways.
You could, yeah. I think there's 10 modules. So we're good with that. Thank you. Are these in order or no?
They're in order by name
Okay.
and category.
Okay. So this is a new applicant for a veteran application for an exemption.
He's a veteran?
He is.
Okay, so.
The February 10th meeting is today. So this is the one you need more information? Did you get this or no?
No, the ones that I need more information are over here.
Okay, so This is a new applicant.
And he's a veteran.
I didn't know what your guidelines were for hardships.
That's a veteran.
If you have
It's a
any,
veteran.
That's a
hardship.
veteran.
oh, if you
Yeah.
have any, written guidelines for hardships.
It's a 22A exemption. Do we have any objection to just signing it and
I
approving
just
it?
wanna see is just.
I just wanna make sure that, yeah, it's honorable.
Yeah.
I guess the reason I question is because the letter on the back,
Okay.
that's all.
Just 10%. I mean, that's all it is.
Yeah.
I don't see any problem with this.
That's what
Oh, what's this?
that's from us.
So when was this awarded? Oh, so he's eligible for next year.
Did you pull this letter out of somewhere? Or did you?
The whole thing came together, so I
No, the
didn't know.
letter that you have on the back of it from you.
Oh, I wrote requesting the information, sorry.
More information.
Yeah.
So this is one you need more information on?
Um,
That's why I was asking.
No.
I thought everything was.
I should have gotten that one back. Like, if you want me to look at it again, I will.
Well, this references today's meeting.
Yeah, you're good. I agree with that, Beth.
Okay.
What's the address?
Lynn Drive.
Can I see that one more second?
I wasn't even thinking of the date.
Yeah. I was glad one of you caught that.
Everything else is fine.
Yeah.
Just fly next year.
Right, he missed the deadline.
What?
He missed the deadline for this fiscal year.
Right. Well, he didn't miss the dedeadline. He didn't get
Discharge.
certified
Yeah.
by July 1st. He didn't.
Oh, that's
Causing
the
him
denial
to,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
causing him to miss the deadline for us.
Yeah, he'll be eligible next year. Sorry.
So do we need to vote on this, cause we're not signing it? Or no, we do have to sign it.
You
We
have
do
to
have
sign
to
it
sign
tonight.
Yeah, because they have to be approved by July 1st. And that came after July 1st. From the VA.
You sign that in the bottom, just date the bottom section.
No, I'm on the bottom.
Told
A
you.
little while ago, I was number one.
Told you.
You're number one
Yeah,
in
I was
my
gonna
heart.
say.
You're number one in my heart, okay, Craig?
You know, if you had responded a little quicker, you know, that'd be a
If
lot more plausible.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Billy Spear landlord. Couldn't sell my house. I mean,
So, I think this was the only blind one we were reading on.
So, Michelle, is it important for you to get these back from the same order that you have them?
Oh, do you want the folder? I can just take them out of the folder for now?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Because typically you
As long as we
just
keep it in the
put
same
one.
pile they're in, to a degree.
We got something to sign on this?
Yes,
We
approval.
Approve that.
$500 They're for a blind exemption.
I just didn't know if you wanted to review it.
Nope.
I did wanna look at it, but I don't need,
Since we're live on TV, I don't like arguing with blind people to make them prove that they're blind. Doesn't make me look good. Not that I'm gonna look good anyways, but there's a possibility I could look worse.
Do you want the ladder now or leave it?
You got it in your truck?
Yeah.
Always.
This one here is a hardship request. This has been bouncing around. It's come to the meeting once or twice before.
Is it a previous year one? Or is it no?
No, it's new. Brand new with all the documents here. There's that one. Let's just hold on to that.
First of all, does anybody know the person?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, I'm asking. I don't know. Because we're talking about money, but I think they are.
Correct.
Just gotta come out and record it, though.
Here in the executive session.
Next,
Seniors.
seniors. No, this is veteran.
8 veterans?
What's that?
What do you think? I make this up?
Yep.
I keep on his toes.
115.
No, we have. I don't know.
I think it should be 25.
All right. Those are in alphabetical order apparently, Michelle. So they're.
So you've gone through
They're a
these,
mix.
all the paperwork's here. 54.
How old?
No,
Did-
there's an
Did you see
address.
any, do you have any concerns with any of these?
I don't.
Okay.
Okay. Do we agree to
Yes.
accept them?
Well, I think we should briefly look at them.
I do have a concern,
I'm not gonna sign it if you guys don't look at it, that's why I'm asking.
Oh,
but I.
You're more important than they are.
Yeah, I think it's more executive. because
Okay. That's all we want.
I'm gonna sign it, is that all right with you?
I'll start signing here if you want, but if you wanna see it before we sign it, then everyone should see it. Typically, we start signing and go around the table, but it's totally up to the two of you. If there's nothing that jumps out at Michelle, and
That's how we operate. If we didn't operate, this would be a really long meeting.
You can put it upside down.
Right.
There. So you don't have to keep handing them to me.
Okay.
she doesn't like it.
It took her this long? Just wait. That was a no-brainer. You knew that was coming.
Take the
Unlike
bottom
you.
of that, please,
Is
Grace.
there any
Yep.
other documentation here?
No, that's a veteran, isn't it? Yeah, it's a veteran. Veteran renewal.
Yeah.
Can we afford a chair for Alex, or you don't need one?
I'm good.
All right.
You want? Never mind it.
I don't need no chair.
So if they're new, she's been writing on top, new applicant.
Yeah.
But these are all renewals, it looks like.
Mhm.
You dating the bottom?
One of the hard jobs of the clerk is also to make sure that I keep the bottom.
You did the top, he dates the bottom.
And you can't just assume that, because you told us once, or told me once, that I do.
Backing up there.
You have to watch and make sure, every single one. I'm talking in terms of when we get a stack like these, we'll skip one. It'll make it through all of us.
Did you do this?
We'll just
Or
miss
did
it.
Michelle do this stuff? Yeah.
Michelle.
She's got 2 more signatures that I'm done. It says 15, I've already signed myself 13 times.
Bill's at his quota. How many were signed?
I don't count.
For the record? The minutes?
I count every one that you gave me.
Which was?
Every one you gave me.
The total is?
8. These are all senior renewals.
So these are ones that didn't make it on their taxes for this past quarter. That's, I'm assuming that, because they're just getting signed now. Because we signed some earlier that did make it on their taxes.
Okay. So that we have a group of people that have a reason to like you.
They've already yelled at
Nicole
me for
said-
not going through.
Nicole said it'll all go on their last bill.
Yeah.
The credit.
Yeah.
But that's only because of you. You have to make sure these people understand. The only reason they have any joy in their world is because of you. And
Next meeting I'll let you know who
That's
haven't.
It's an interesting name.
because along with that comes the occasional, well, you didn't.
That's true.
Reach out to me. That's what they do. This is small town stuff, which I think is what it's all about.
Why are you talking like the power's out? Look at the wind.
This room knows how to stay warm. That's for darn
It's
sure.
the warmest room in the whole building.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he still owned that house. He's had it for sale for a while, but obviously it didn't sell.
Yep.
Getting any wildlife sightings at your house?
We
Any
get
what?
you get these duck things.
Wildlife.
deer.
I waited for 4
Yeah, they're
years.
duck. I don't know what they are, but they're duck things. We have some wetlands in our backyard somewhere.
They're ducks.
Geese.
Ducks, geese. I don't know. I think I need a fret or something.
I don't know prints very well, but man, when we had that snow a little while back, I came out in the morning, I couldn't believe all the prints all over the lawn.
There's someone crawling on my property at overnight whenever it snows. I know it. It ain't my dog.
Does your dog notice it at night?
No, she's sleeping.
Okay.
She's 13. She's 13. She's an old lady.
Could be a skunk. And porcupines. This is the time porcupines come out.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, it's a good thing my dog's supervised and my cat's an indoor cat. So.
Right.
My cat wants to go outside, but she won't. She won't let it.
I remember one time my dogs got into it with a couple of porcupines.
Oh no! Oh no!
And of course I had to take him to the vet because I'm not good. And I said to the vet, he says, at least they learned something. And the vet said, you don't get that many porcupine quills in your mouth and learn something. It was bizarre.
Is this just in addition to building permits, Commissioner? COC?
Certificate of occupancy.
COO?
I'm sorry, where?
We have a certificate
School
of
Street?
occupancy for School Street
Oh, that was.
for the sake of,
Yeah, well, it probably goes with some other building permit for each school street. We usually don't get the
So-
certificate unless we've also got a building permit.
right, well, I'm sure we must have a building permit.
Yeah, I mean, we certainly have more building permits than this for the whole year.
Right.
Is this old or did you do this? The spreadsheet for chapter land?
I did not do that.
Okay.
I was told that Bill needed to sign that.
There's a little thing and there's a level.
I'll read the whole thing.
The red circle will determine how much.
What is 8 School Street?
Near the bottom, where the numbers begin.
Near Belchtown?
Well, it'd be up to a two.
Right,
It would be up, actually near Bachelor Street.
right,
That's where
yeah,
the,
So where, there?
yeah.
yeah, it's strange.
Yes.
This Bachelor Street goes this.
Cause I don't remember anything going on up there.
There's some new construction that's been there for about 10 years.
Yeah.
Unless they put an addition on. But that wouldn't.
There's a couple of tired homes up there. What do you got there?
These are chapter land applications.
Is this a renewal?
That's for the bond.
Yeah, so it's like a.
They're all renewals except for, I think there's a couple in them.
I haven't done any of those yet.
Right.
So are these just from when Terry Ann was here?
Yeah.
So should these be looked at before we sign them?
Yeah, it's similar thing, like the lines on it. It looks like a permit stat almost.
When did you receive those?
Yeah.
Were these in a folder you found?
They were on the desk.
Were they with checks
I do have checks,
for
but
them?
those are separate.
Okay. The ones you have for checks are with the checks.
Alright.
This one here,
As far as I know.
Right. We're blazing new territory for you.
Yeah.
I think this is just,
I haven't been.
right.
I haven't touched.
I
those yet.
suspect, for the most part, this is just renewals that just get flipped over to confirm
I'll
that
tell
they're
you right
just
now,
flipping
they're
over.
already confirmed because we haven't acted on them.
Right, right.
They're out of date anyways for us.
Yeah.
They don't have to file anymore. They don't have to give us any more money. They just have to let us know that they're continuing. And nothing's changed.
So are we putting these into the file or are we?
We'll table those till the next meeting.
You have a
and
check for this one right here. I don't know if it's the same parcel or not.
Okay.
I had to I
You
sent
could
a
put a
letter.
post-it note on it for that.
I sent a letter to her to send it back in, and she did.
Oh, I think we already sent the check in. Oh, no, it's,
No, it's a chapter land lien, so we haven't done anything with it yet. Just for future reference, when you do get these, a lot of times they'll wanna make them out payable to the town of Granby, but it's actually made out to the Commonwealth. Because what we
okay.
do is we send it in with a lien to get recorded.
Okay.
Not that it matters, I mean, it does matter, but.
Right.
We're gonna table these?
Table these until our next meeting and give Michelle an opportunity to
Process.
double check them, basically. At her leisure, whatever that is. And in between now and then, if you run across a question, you can just do a shout out to any of us about those. And we'll help you find the answer. Which is the only way you really familiarize yourself with the maybe 100, maybe a little more than 100 pieces of property that have chapter land that are, for the most part, automatic renewals. Nothing exciting. The only time they change is when they take a lot out for the sake of a relative or an interest in selling their property.
Okay.
That $250 that we paid MAAO, was that for membership fees
Yes,
for the office?
for the
Yeah.
four of us,
I'll,
at $62.50 apiece.
Yeah, this says $50.
yeah, I don't know, I don't understand that.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, it said it was supposed to be 62, but they only charged us 50.
Well, that note says $62.50.
It did.
Why? How could you come up with $62.50?
Yeah, but that,
I was just questioning.
If they
that
came up with
payment.
$100, we wouldn't be able to question it.
yeah, I didn't.
So we're gonna
No,
table
no,
this?
no, we're gonna talk about that.
Okay. We're not tabling it.
They're not tabling it.
Okay.
Which one are we not tabling?
Chapter 61A. Anything else?
Anything else for regular business, Michelle?
Nope.
All right, Alex, we're going to adjourn regular meeting at 6:50.
Moving into executive session,
At 6:50.
only to come.